Welcome to Conscious Living here at the Specially Produce Network. We are so glad you're here to support your lifestyle with the fastest growing resource for conscious families. So sit back, relax, connect, and enjoy. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Conscious Living here at Specialty Produce Network. We're here live in San Diego, and I'm here live with Amanda Marie Masters. Welcome, Amanda.
Hello. How are you?
I'm so excited you're here today.
Oh, I'm excited to be here.
We are sharing collectively together the Children's Meditation Program, and Amanda is our MC.
MC squared.
MC squared.
That's right.
And she is introducing all the practitioners and all the people that are going to be coming forward on our meditation program. And she's going to be interviewing them and sharing all of their amazing abilities to create different levels of meditation for everyone that every age group can enjoy. And today she wanted to introduce the idea that she provides her own meditation process, one of them, one of many. And this one is called Mindfulness Meditation.
It's all about introducing children and adults to going inward.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Connecting inward. You have this inward universe, and really it's what's projected in our reality. I think it's most important for the children to understand their own bodies.
Yes.
And what it feels like, what's actually happening when you're breathing, when your heart is beating, what's happening in your mind, and that kind of thing going on.
Exactly.
So the purpose of mindfulness meditation in the way that I've developed this is understanding your own body, mind, spirit.
Absolutely.
So
and that's not singular or separate.
No.
It's a unified experience.
It is.
Yeah.
So I want them to understand, different focal points in the body through the meditation. So it's about breathing technique, of course, first.
Yes.
Understanding the breath, being an awareness of the breath, being an awareness of your surroundings, being an awareness of your own physical body in the space when you're quiet, and then moving to different access points in the body, feeling where the energy moves in the body as I talk about where the energy's going.
Exactly.
Experiencing it in the hands, experiencing it in the stomach, experiencing it, feeling, introducing the chakra centers as wheels with different color introduction. And having them experience each location as we move through the meditation. So it's twofold. It's introducing them to their self-awareness in the space, which comes pretty naturally to children. They're pretty aware of themselves over other people or energy in a situation.
Exactly.
Like when I'm out with my kids, they're 15, 12, and 10 now, Hannah, Dylan, and Jimmy. And, it's like, children, please quiet down. Children, please calm down. We're out in a space. You're going to knock something over. Calm, they're swinging their arms around. So children are already pretty self-aware. So it's reminding them of that awareness of where they are in a space, in a given, how their energy works.
Well, exactly. You bring up a very good point, because what that mindfulness means is maybe not the older-fashioned mindfulness we grew up about, being mindful of your words or being mindful of your behavior or different things. It's really mindfulness of your space, right? That space that's created, and the inner and the outer. But what if it's also this sense of mindfulness? You became aware or mindful of your unconscious thoughts or feelings, right?
Right.
And you're like, okay, so why is Jimmy swinging his arms around? Maybe he's super happy. Maybe the environment or the space, he's like breathing in the space and it's so exciting that he just can't help himself, right? Because he's going
Mm,
unconscious with the levity,
energy
the energy of the environment,
of
the
the
levity and the
environment.
brevity. It's
Right,
wonderful. It's amazing. Let's swing our
right,
arms, right? And
right.
so so what you're supporting him in doing is really connecting to what are you doing? What you're doing isn't bad. It's great. But why are you doing it? I'm doing it because the environment's amazing.
Mm-hmm,
Other people are super happy. I like this space and
mm-hmm,
place. Let's come back again.
mm-hmm. It's self-awareness.
Yes.
It's bringing them into this understanding that they matter,
Yeah.
what they do matters,
Totally.
who they are matters,
Yes.
how they interact with their environment matters.
Correct.
And also teaching them how they interact with their environment matters to the quantum field.
Right.
Understanding how they're sitting in a field of energy.
Exactly.
It's just introducing them to these concepts they're already inherently aware of.
Right. But
Um,
giving words to it, or
Giving
and
words to
being
it,
able to share
exactly.
it with others, like his siblings
Right,
or his parent that's walking through,
right,
or even other people that might be in the space that he can invite into that levity and brevity that he was experiencing.
exactly.
Right? So it's helping them become aware of how to navigate
Mm-hmm,
their inner and outer
mm-hmm,
experiences.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it's slowing everything down.
Yeah.
It
And being in
helps
that
me
moment.
come into immediate awareness as I'm conducting a meditation, a mindfulness meditation. It's also allowing me to be in that space with them. One of my favorite things to do, having three children of my own, 15, 12, and 10, is to stop myself.
Right.
My children are always like, "Why are you going to do that, Mom? I thought we were, or, they'll stop and they'll talk to me. They'll be like, "Are you listening to me?" And I'm just like, I'll put down whatever I'm doing and I'll be like, "Okay, what?" Or they'll put on music and they'll come up and they'll start dancing. And I'm like, "All right, I'm stopping whatever I'm doing. Let's boogie."
Right, right,
They're always bringing me back into that moment of awareness.
right.
And so it's that exciting point at which um, you're able to, as an adult, for me,
Exactly.
conducting the mindfulness meditation, it's that moment where I remember what and who I am,
Well, and it's a
the
really amazing
true,
way.
authentic nature of what and who I am, essentially.
Exactly. And inside that, that has that inherent focus,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that you can focus on, what do I want to focus on? How am I feeling in the moment? Many of
Right.
us don't even examine that. For example, we just kind of go from one thing to the next to get everything done.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
we hadn't focused on, how do I feel about that? Am I excited? Am I moving through this day with excitement and joy and bliss and
Mm-hmm.
understanding and
Mm-hmm.
happiness? Or
Mm-hmm.
am I kind of trudging through, and trying to get to the next thing so I can be done with my day?
That's what my children remind me of all the time. It's like, let's have fun. Let's play, Mommy. Let's do this, Mommy. Let's do that. And
Right.
it reminds me of how important it is to be in awareness and to enjoy, the moments that you're creating.
In
Uh,
that moment,
mm-hmm,
right? You don't have
mm-hmm.
to plan for it.
Well, and it's amazing when you're in that awareness, like they are, how much you can get done in a day or how much you can accomplish or how the next thing naturally follows, the
Exactly.
previous.
Yeah, because you're in that flow,
Yeah.
right? That
Yeah.
flow of
Yeah.
acceptance. This
Yep.
is how it is. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to feel and
Mm-hmm.
think.
Mm-hmm.
And from that, I can generate whatever it is I'm mindful towards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the purpose of mindfulness meditation um, and the work that I do is really uh, bringing whoever's listening. So it could be the children anywhere from age 3, they could be moving around while they're doing it, all the way up through adults.
Right.
Uh, Bringing them into awareness of their own energy field, their own physical body, their own space, and why they are important
Exactly.
and why who they are and what they do matters.
It sure does. It matters. It's important. And we facilitate them in sharing that with
Mm,
everyone, right? In such a way
mm,
that really brings that sense of togetherness
mm-hmm,
together for
mm-hmm.
everyone.
I love it. I,
Oh,
I, I
too.
love the experience of, you know, um, feeling that moment when everyone drops into the space together of
Exactly.
awareness.
I felt it. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just you drop into the space and you're like, okay, here we are.
Here we are,
There's nothing else.
creating that space of what
Yeah.
you want to create in that moment, whether that's your day, whether that's this moment, whether that's this year. It can all be that moment, either down to the smallest minuscule thing, all the way up to a big, huge, expensive idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I am honored to be working with the children, and maybe we'll talk about the children's meditation
I
program.
think it's beautiful.
So this amazing woman, Ashley Lee here, she is a phenomenal, powerful healer, um, conduit of very high vibrational energy, and she holds space for all people of all ages.
Well, that's what we're doing at Center for Conscious Kids. It's a living, breathing space inside
Mm-hmm.
a website on
Mm-hmm.
the internet that's accessible to anyone who has that technology. I even think we can access it without the technology,
Right.
right? Through
Oh,
mindfulness
absolutely. Yeah,
meditations.
absolutely.
But it's
Absolutely.
there as a platform to share with everyone the amazing ways we can live our lives and give them ideas
Mm-hmm.
and understandings. And actually, it's creating a platform of collaboration and a platform of community and a platform of what we can share together so we don't all have to feel alone in the world and
Mm-hmm.
that we can't get these things done because we sure can. We can create the environment we truly want to see. And it takes all of us together. It takes a
Mm,
village,
it does.
right?
It
The
does
village of
absolutely.
humanity. And so that's what we're here to do. And through this meditation process, what we really wanted to create for everyone is an opportunity that we wanted to bring out meditation in a fun and experiential way to everyone on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided that the easiest way right now in 2019 is to create it through online media. So we're doing it on a webinar. And inside that webinar, we're interviewing and talking with and exploring into what that person is, that practitioner is bringing forward towards the meditation and setting that space, right? Creating those energies that are focused in a certain way to share with kids of all ages
Mm-hmm.
and families to
Mm-hmm.
connect through a concept of meditation. And meditation, as we went into the exploration of all the different types of practitioners, it doesn't just have to be sitting, as we call it, Indian style, doing mudras in front of a candle. We can do that. And that's kind of fun to teach the kids too, those focal points.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it can be so many other things.
Mm-hmm.
It can be in your bed, it
Mm-hmm.
can be in a chair, it can be anywhere, probably not
Could be dancing.
while dancing, while
Could be in
playing, while
nature.
doing
Yeah.
sports, right? I love most of my meditation is out surfing in the waves. That's where
Mm.
I like it the most.
Mm.
And then sometimes when I can't get out in the ocean or it's too cold, I'll do it in the shower.
You still go there. You're in your own ocean in the shower.
That's
Yes,
right.
I like
So
that.
there's lots of spaces and places.
Yeah.
We even talked with a feng shui consultant, and she talked about moving into a moment of meditation before designing your space or your room, even for kids.
Mm.
And so that you're connecting. And what does that
Mm-hmm.
really mean? It means you're connecting to your inner guidance. You're connecting to the world around you in the
Mm-hmm.
spaces and places and to each other.
Oh, I love that.
And that's what we
That's
really are
so
here to
cool.
create, to
That's
share with
so
everyone
great.
about the meditation
Mm-hmm.
program.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it can be fun and it can be experienced so that we don't have to, we can experience bliss and amazingness. We can go into these ideas of what we do as adults is move into trance states. Most of the kids I find don't even like the trance states because they have trance states while awake, while talking, while doing sports, right? Some of us adults can call it mystical experiences.
Mm-hmm.
I've had
Mm-hmm.
that downhill skiing sometimes,
Mm.
where time slows or
Yes.
quickens,
Right. Right.
right?
Right. Right. Right.
Right? And all
Yes.
those amazing experiences,
Absolutely.
or when you're out in nature and you just see it, it's really magnificent. And just time stops right
Mm-hmm.
there, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you just soak in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all forms of trance states. And so that we can have them while awake,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
And
That's
through our
well.
true expressions.
That's living in the higher states of our consciousness, right?
Absolutely.
That's just assuming a higher frequency in the physical body and all planes of our existence, and deciding, agreeing to that's the plane of existence I'm going to live in. So I find that even with my own children, the quieting, the meditating, and the sitting still, they're not so much into.
Right.
Although, if you bring in things like paying attention to different aspects in the body and what's happening, then they become more intrigued. Then they
Exactly.
become more like, oh, what is happening? What does this feel like in this space? What is this? What is this energy all about? So,
Exactly.
I'm really, really excited to be introducing the children's meditation program with you.
And we're doing it on Sunday, this Sunday,
We
January
are.
13th, 2019. And we'll have it filmed and up on the website later. But for right now, it'll be live. And you can go to centerforconsciouskids.com. And there under resources on the navigation bar is the Children's Meditation Program. Click there and you'll see. And you can sign up and register for it on this Sunday. And it's so exciting to announce it and to really move forward with this project because it is so remarkable to share with everyone all the different ways we can connect to our inner guidance and connect to our outer world through this deeper, heart-centered, really energetic way of connecting inside our physical bodies and feel that connection, live that connection, breathe it, and be it.
I love that. Yeah, be it.
Be it.
It's just reminding you, oh yeah, I am a co-creator here.
We are.
I do create my reality. I do I do matter. My thoughts do create how I feel, which projects my reality. It's those experiences from a different space. It's almost like a detached
right
experience when you go into meditation of understanding what you're actually what consciousness is.
It's really fun and there's huge health benefits from it. I mean, it's just amazing that our breath, our health overall, because really it is a major stress reduction because it helps clear confusion, irritation, or upset when we do move into forms of meditation. And we're all looking for a healthy, happy, experiential life. So let's create it through exploration inside meditation.
I love it. And I'm excited about this Sunday because I will be actually the practitioner.
You sure are, which is awesome.
And I'll be conducting a mindfulness meditation for children and families. So if you're listening here and you know someone that has children, or you have children that might be interested in experiencing being a part of this mindful meditation process and learning more about your own inner world, highly recommend. We're on Center for Conscious Kids. So you can go to centerforconsciouskids.com and go to resources, click on Children's Meditation Program, and sign up for Sunday at 9 a.m.
Pacific
Time.
Standard Time.
And then every show after that, I'll be hosting.
Yes.
I'll be the, what do you call me? The Master of Ceremonies?
Master of Ceremonies.
Master of Ceremonies for the Children's Meditation Program. And I have the honor of interviewing other practitioners. Maybe you'll be the next one.
Yeah.
You have to get on there.
Well, get on.
Right in
I'll
the
get
beginning.
on there too.
Maybe I'll be interviewing her in episode 2 and her masterful work with children, babies, children, infants. So I get to interview practitioners who work with children and families and different ways of accessing their own consciousness, understanding their own energy field, how important it is that what they say, what they do, how they interact with their environment has an impact.
It shapes their reality.
It shapes their reality, and really that they do matter. Children need to know they matter. And I find that adults do too. Adults go through their entire life without someone saying, you know what?
You
Who
matter.
you are matters.
And you're important.
You're important.
And we love you being here. Yes. And we love you being here today with us. We thank you so much for coming along and riding on this journey with us. And we look forward to seeing you on Sunday and seeing you on Center for Conscious Kids to support you with all the different ways you can connect to your reality as you connect with others.
And I'm going to have this on my website too.
Oh, beautiful.
So, yeah.
At Amanda Marie Masters.
Amanda, www.amandamarieMasters.com. I'll have this event up on there if you want to go through. If you know my site, you can go through there and get the information.
Beautiful.
And then Center for Conscious Kids is this Facebook page here, and then centerforconsciouskids.com.
Thank you all so much for joining us today, and we look forward to exploring our inner worlds together. Thank you all for listening to this podcast. We are so grateful for you tuning in and experiencing the innovations and opportunities we all can incorporate into our daily lives. Connect with us at centerforconsciouskids.com to sign up for the latest news that showcases these revolutionary services and products. Our global website provides families with an online conduit for enrichment and transformation in all our lives. Please share with other kids and families who would enjoy these advancements in living consciously. I'm Ashley Lee, and I thank you so much for joining us.